Hi guys, I have with me today two buzzes. I have my ESP Paul Macbeth 5 times stamp buzz. It's a little bit more stable than my Z buzz. It's got a little bit more dome to it. I use this one more so for power buzz shots. I can give this one a slight amount of anhyzer and it'll hold it the whole way. And if I hold off a little bit, it'll kind of flex for me. And then I have this one, which I use for forehand and more accuracy straight shots. It's got more of a flat top on it. It's less stable. It'll go dead straight regardless. I don't really try and do too many crazy shots with this one. I don't try and flex it or anything. These are the two buzzes that I own, and there's two more that my dad owns, and they are both in, all four of them are in this video. He has two more Z buzzes. One's pink and it's really stable, and I can do whatever I want with it. It does everything. It'll come out of any flex I put it on. And his purple one is kind of like this one but less stable. So that completes your profile review on the Discraft Buzz. Let's jump into the field and air them out. Hey guys, and welcome to a review on the Discraft Buzz. The first thing you're going to notice when you pick up this buzz is how does it feel in your hand. To me, a buzz is like a more comfortable version of an M4. I really like the feel of my M4, and then I tried a buzz one day and I was like, this feels more comfortable in my hand, and I don't really like doing a birdie grip or a fan grip or anything, but with a buzz I feel like I can do those grips and alter my grip in order for the distance that I'm trying to hit. And the thing I've noticed with the flight of the buzz compared to my M4 is the buzz is more stable. Like if I threw an M4 half as hard as I was throwing these buzzes, it would just drift over to the left for me the whole way and never come back. To where the buzz, it'll go left, but it still comes back a little at the end. Now, I don't have a beat-in buzz, but I have thrown one before. Warning, it was in D plastic. But when a buzz beats in, it's kind of like a comet. It'll go left for the majority of the flight and maybe straighten out at the end. Or if it's more beat in than that, then it'll just drift over left the whole way. Which sounds like a good disc, in my opinion. If I ever get a buzz to beat in to the point to where it's like my soul, I'll probably take the soul out of the back. Now, why should you all enjoy this disc? I think the reason a lot of people like the buzz is because it's the most popular mid in the whole sport of disc golf. It's the most reliable mid, in my opinion, because it just goes wherever you put it, whatever line you put it on. It's a very consistent disc, and it's a great disc to have for amateurs and pros alike. Like when you're just starting out, get a buzz. It'll be perfect for you because it'll be that overstable disc, and then when your arm speed develops and your technique develops, then it'll be a straight flyer for you and maybe even turn some for you. So that's a fantastic thing to have. I wish I would have started out with one. I started out with a DX Rock. Now, what I use this disc for really depends on how my form is that day. If I'm throwing pretty good that day, like I was the day we recorded this is some pretty decent throws by my standards. And if I'm throwing like that, then I can really use this as a distance disc. Instead of reaching for a fairway driver, like my Stalker or my Undertaker or something like that, I can take a buzz and put it out there at about 380 and just let it do its thing, and I can trust myself to hit that distance consistently if I'm throwing well. But if I'm not throwing so well, I'll use a buzz as an upshot disc opposed to my focus. I use a focus for the majority of my upshots, because usually a putter upshot is the most comfortable thing to me because I like throwing putters a lot. But when I'm not very confident in the way that I'm throwing that day, or my form, or if I don't feel like I can hit my line with a putter, I will reach for a mid to execute the shot instead. I also use mids a lot for forehand, especially that red buzz that you see me throwing here. That's my forehand buzz, because I can give it a little bit of hyzer and it'll pop up and go straight, and if I throw it flat, it'll kind of give it a little bit of tail before flexing back to the left for me. So I really enjoy it for that. Now, I don't have an old and a new one to really compare the two for you yet, but the ESP one is older than the red one, but it's also more stable than the red one. I don't know why it's more stable. I think it's just an ESP plastic thing, or it could be something to do with the Paul McDuff stamp being there. That's why it's more stable. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.